What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So, guys, we've been having a real conversation about what is going on in Black America with some of our female entrepreneurs in the Black community. And not only entrepreneurs, those who are in, I would say, the high achieving financial class, our business class people, women who are in, high corporate offices, are very skilled. And in today's world, you see women leaning more towards that, more or less, than getting married. Women have more of a masculine mindset towards marriage. I'm going to go out and earn. I'm going to go out and make a lot of money. I'm going to go out and sell my oats. And then once I feel ready, I'm going to get out there and then get married. Now, that's something that a man can do quite easily, especially in his 30s, 40s, or 50s. You can go out there and say, I don't want to get married. I'll wait until I get to where I need to be. Then you go out there and then there's a lot of eligible suitors for you as a man because, women get younger. If you're 45, it's not unlikely for you to marry a woman that's 25 or 30. It's highly likely that you would be able to get the same kind of woman that you would be able to get if you were 30. Women, it doesn't work like that. Now, women can tell themselves that it works like that. And for select few, it could work like that, like if you're Jennifer Lopez. But for most women, it doesn't work like that. They can still get someone, but not at the optimal range that they could get when they were in their youth. The best story for this is Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore is very beautiful still, but in 1993 she won the Miss USA pageant. Just to go to let you know how beautiful she really is, okay? And at age 46, she married Mark Daly. Mark Daly, who is, in my honest opinion, a low-budget struggle entrepreneur. Now, we know that they've been separated, having problems. He wanted to get a divorce from her. And she's been complaining lately because she's saying that the guy talked her out of a prenuptial agreement. She let him talk her out of the prenuptial agreement. And, why does he need to know her financials if he is really, a businessman, a corporate guy? Why is the money that, I've made when I was with him, why do I have to give it to him? This is the same thing that men already always ask. Why do I got to give my money to you? You haven't helped me get it, but you know how it works. So Kenya Moore finds herself in this situation. But why does she find herself in that situation, guys? Because she wants to blame Mark Daly. She wants to blame Mark Daly that she got talked out of a prenup, so it's his fault. Really, that is an excuse. If we really want to be honest of whose fault it was, then we got to deal with one question, and we can't get around the question. And that's for all professional women that's going through this. How did you get with a guy like him in the first place? Let's just deal right there. The fact that you were dealing with him, you had to deal with him in the first place, is very, very clear. It is very evident that there were not as many options available to you in 2017 that were available to you in 1993. The difference was in 1993, you didn't want to be married. You wanted to pursue all your other options. And then at 2017, you felt that you would still have the same options you did at 1983. But the problem is that the guys that you had available to you at that time, they've gotten married. Or they've gotten married and divorced and got married again. Or whatever the case is. But those guys are gone. I want to let ladies know something. Successful, ambitious, alpha provider men are not waiting for you to get it together. Let me say it again. Successful, ambitious, provider men are not waiting for you to get it together to marry them. I know that people are very biased towards themselves and believe that they are special, and you very well may be special to people close to you. But in the dating market, the dating economy works like any economy in the world, the free market. The free market gives you what you deserve, what your value is. There are many people who feel that their value is like they have their worth. I know what my worth is. Okay, you may say that, right? Your worth, my worth, is determined what we can gain on the free market. The dating economy is no different. What you can obtain, what you can gather, what you can produce is what is on the free market. That which you cannot produce, you are not. Some people can get lucky, but if you can't even get lucky, you can't produce it. So now, Kenya Moore, what we're dealing with, the fact is that you were not able to attract a man that's on your level. And it can't be because of beauty, because you have plenty of that, even at 51. There are other things that are major turns off to men who have something. And so when you can't get that, you deal with these struggle entrepreneurs, these fake rich gurus, these guys that you deal with for the fact that, well, he's attractive. And he's attractive, all right, because this is all he got to offer. But he's not really doing anything. And so there we are on Real Housewives of Atlanta. What do you expect? I mean, we have people who want to get something that they are not, and I just don't get it. And women have to understand that what works for men doesn't work for women. You can say I'm going to get married later on in life when I'm ready, like 35 or 40 or 50. If you want, you can do that. It's probably not going to happen like it would if you were 25. But you can do whatever you want. But you have to understand, what does the other person want? The person that you're looking for, does that person want a woman that's getting married at 47? Like the guy that you want. The top 1 to 2 to 3% guys in America. Is he already gone by the time you're 47? It's a good possibility. Even if you're very beautiful, even if you're very talented, it's just a great possibility the guy's not even there. And it's a great possibility that while you may be very successful, it doesn't mean that you're going to be able to be in the same room as these successful men. That doesn't mean anything. In your wheelhouse, you might be very successful, but it doesn't mean you're going to be in that same crowd. And it's something that we need to understand. Same thing with men and women. Men need to understand what women are looking for. Women need to understand what men are looking for. And there's a great disconnect. Women are trying to achieve what men are trying to achieve, but then not trying to understand what the same men that they want to have or deal with want. That's the fundamental issue. That's where the disconnect is. That's why we have so many unhappy people, because we don't know what the opposite people want. So once women can understand what men want, it's easier for them to achieve that, but they have no idea, or some of them don't even care, what these men are requiring in long-term relationships. That is the fundamental issue there. And that's why you see so many women like Mackenzie Scott and Kenya Moore crying about some guy taking their money, because ultimately they didn't gain the guy who wouldn't need their money. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. Another episode of Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. I'm out.